Hi, I'm Krista Barnett. I would like to offer some tips on how to choose the right boot band. If you don't have a pair of boots, then you can purchase the standard coil boot band and go shopping. You are guaranteed to find a pair of boots that use the standard coil because most boots use this type of zipper. If you have a pair of boots, then you need to figure out a few things before you purchase your boot band. Here are a set of instructions that are also on bootband.com. You need to figure out a few things. The first thing is, what type of zipper does your boot have? Is it a metal zipper or a plastic coil zipper? Your metal zipper is going to look like this. I say it looks like a set of railroad tracks. It's usually obvious if the boot has a metal zipper because they're actually made of metal and they're very apparent. They're different colors sometimes. For instance, this Coach boot has a gold metal zipper and it's very big. I mean, it's very noticeable, as is this silver um, zipper. Now that's your metal zipper. This Coach boot has a large metal zipper. It's a size 10, and this is your standard zipper, which is a size 5. Okay. So if your boot has a metal zipper, you'll definitely know that's a metal zipper by just touching it and noticing the colors of the teeth. Now, if your boot has a plastic coil zipper, usually those coils are the same color of the boot. Just like this. There are two types of coils. You have your standard coil and you have your opti coil. Your standard coil is like this. Usually it's just a regular zipper and it has the letters YKK, or it could be another zipper maker. If there's no name here, don't worry. It's usually a standard coil, so you can purchase a standard coil. If your boot has an opti coil, these coils are a little smaller and they're less noticeable. They're flatter. These coils made by YKK and other manufacturers are more raised. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is a difference between the how big these coils are. And the words opti are spelled out right here on the pull. OPTI, and YKK is right here. So if you figure out whether your boot has a metal or plastic coil, now you need to determine what size your zipper is. If it's opti-coil, just purchase an opti-coil boot band. If it's a regular coil, most times there will be a size. So you zip up your boot all the way, then you turn it on the inside and look on the back of the slider. So this is the slider. On the back of the slider, usually there's a number. I don't know if you can see that imprint, but it says YKK 5C, or 5CN, or 5CT. This is again your standard coil. So once you know the type of zipper you have, and the size and the maker, you have enough information to choose the right boot band. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Also, another good point is to talk about the size of the boot band, because the boot bands come in different sizes. You have your full length, you have your half calf, and we also have an extra wide boot band. So to determine which size you need, you want to get into your boot and zip it up as far as you can. Then you want to measure the gap. Measure the gap. You want to pull it as close to your skin as possible and measure that. You don't want to leave it open and measure that, because then you may purchase a boot band that's too big. Okay. Now, if you can zip your boot all the way up, then you just need a little more space and you want it to be a little more comfortable, then you can purchase a small boot band. That will give you maybe around 1 or 2 inches of extra space. After you measure the gap, you can use those measurements to determine which boot band would fit you the best. You want to get a nice snug fit. You don't want it to be too tight, of course, and you don't want it to be too loose either. So again, just measure from the top of the gap to the bottom where your zipper ends, and you want to measure across the gap as well at the widest point. And then, with that information, you have enough information to purchase the right boot band. Thank you, and talk to you later.